to like ruin my phone. You know what I'm saying? To where like, because I don't know what I'm doing anymore, and I don't want to lose like my 50, not 50, 30 books that I have, right?
Dude, I'm
I don't
shocked
know
you've
how that
never
works.
read that series though, for real.
It makes me crazy that you haven't read
Dude,
it, Waco.
if I didn't have to like 2 years ago have my card replaced and all that, and never like, I would have definitely listened to it by now. I just haven't got my account back for like 2 years now, because it's like fuck it. I just need to.
You said that didn't work?
No, it didn't work. It said the password didn't work, and I didn't want to do it on my phone either. I was trying to do it through the computer.
Dude, the computer kind of sucks. I feel like.
Yeah, I know. I use it through my phones exclusively, but like I don't want to put somebody else's password on and then not get back into mine somehow, and they're like, oh no.
I have your.
I guess that would kind of
password.
I guess it would probably pull my head out of my ass and make me if it did do that,
You
go
don't,
ahead and
you
buy
know
it
you don't
again
lose your
and-
books, right? Just because you don't have your.
I know that. It's just scary. It's just,
I
boomers.
literally have your password.
There's an old man here.
Yeah, it's just like I don't want. I'm scared.
I'm gonna say I'm not Jacob and sign in as Waco and see what happens.
It's gonna kick me out of it. I'm gonna cry.
We've deleted all your stuff.
Oh no! It says the password's wrong. Must have changed it. Isn't it just your Amazon password?
Yeah, I've definitely changed everything. That one password was compromised.
The password I sent you is the right one.
Okay, hey guys.
Social.
Hi, driver.
Hey. Hello. I'm gonna change my shorts and then you can get going.
Let's go on the camera first.
It's from this awesome little video that I'll share with y'all because it is so freaking funny. I wish that was my dog.
Whoa, that's fucked up.
Yeah, throwing
Yeah,
shade.
you hate Teddy, huh?
I guess word didn't get around mostly because I didn't tell y'all, but Teddy passed away.
Oh,
So
man.
no
I'm
cheating.
sorry.
No cheating. No, it's okay.
I'm sorry, Dave.
I actually kind of feel bad because, like, now that you said
don't
it,
feel bad.
it kind of makes me realize that you stopped saying like I'm gonna go walk Teddy, like right after D&D.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, it happened last year, so it's sad, of course, but it's
Pretty
not
far
like
removed.
Not a huge deal.
I did
I'm
kind
sorry,
of
Zach.
wonder about that. I was like, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder what.
Mysteriously went off to summer camp.
Oh man. Me and the kids had to dig a grave for one of the dropped off dogs.
oh no.
That happened Friday.
Oh, that's super
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Waco, have you ran over any other farm dogs?
No, those were puppies. They're not.
Oh, that makes it better.
Yeah. No puppies
He
for
was
a
like,
while.
oh no, those are puppies.
Oh wow, yeah. Don't worry, they're only babies, man.
Yeah. The only breath or picking our air once, and then I just like ran over them. They're too cute. Fuck them.
No, it's because they're too
Did
stupid.
not go down that
That's the
way.
problem.
Yeah, they're so stupid.
They didn't
Every,
know how
every
to
person
walk
I've
yet.
ever known that lives in a country has ran over like a dog or two.
Well, somebody ran over this dog, right? Friday, Crispy is what we called him. He was the latest one that got dropped off, and I mean, yeah, he just rushes out on the road, and somebody hit him, and
Yep.
yeah, it's out.
Just takes more
Dumbass
time.
puppies.
Yeah, it was rough.
So I have a new module for us, which I know
shit.
everyone loves to hear. This one has a lot of components to it that we will not be using, but one of the small components that's kind of cool of it is for monsters and whatnot. Like, I'll drop a banshee in here. If I use its horrifying visage, it hides all of the text from y'all. So all you know is that what I describe and that you need to roll a saving throw. Which I kind of like. It keeps a little mystery involved. And then after the fight, if y'all want to see that I can actually share like the actual like terms of it. AKA,
like Wisdom and Frightened, right? The DC, all those things would not be there.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
would see
didn't.
this. For Fate Visage, saving throw. That's a little something.
What, man?
That's it. That's the only behind the scenes stuff I have. Let's talk about what happened last time while I find this super funny dog video.
Raven Clan House is where we started.
Sure. What happened there?
We
can
talked
start
to
with
the
y'all's
Myconid within the crazy, messy lab with the Dwarf Wizard. Hoblyorn Frostmantle.
Mm-hmm.
Grumble is Grumble the Myconid. It's Bitch's Breath is the poison in question, but it really wasn't a mushroom. It wasn't a mushroom. It was like a faux mushroom or a trap shroom, and it had some cosmic blue dust. And then
It was actually
in the
just
middle
a
of
rock.
it. Yeah, it was like a weird thing. Yeah. They said they didn't know really. Maybe we need a rock specialist at this point, so we took one of the samples. We left them with another sample, and told them, yeah, keep looking into it, and we'll cross some notes up later. And then went to the portal room, and then Thunder was at the links.
And
I uploaded.
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say I basically uploaded my summary of my side mission.
There it
Would
is.
you upload it?
Perfect.
Good to know that's how Thunder is feeling at the moment.
Yeah, Thunderface. I'm holding an AK.
Thunder has once again found himself in a quote-unquote situation.
Awesome.
Nothing new, nothing to see here.
What else happened at the Raven Clan House? Or at the Arcane College, excuse me, of note?
We met Domingo.
You met Domingo? How's
And
Domingo
demanded that he
doing?
study the non-mushroom.
Yes.
It's called a
And
faux
he-
shroom?
Yeah.
What actually happened at the Lynx Cleanhouse?
And he begrudgingly...
Wait, what?
Perfect.
That's
What
what
up,
actually
Russ?
happened at the Lynx Clan House.
No.
Yeah, when he transformed out.
It's actually hilarious.
And then I'm calling him on the phone.
Perfect. So true.
God damn it!
And one other thing of importance happened at the Arcane College
Oh man.
that didn't have anything to do with the Arcane College at all.
Oh yeah, home dude. I don't think we wrote this down. A dude like come busting in,
Mm-hmm.
and like what was it? He was the Bear Clan, I believe.
Yeah.
Elder?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally was like, screw the Wolf Clan, we're supposed to be subservient, but like, we know what shit's going down, I think y'all know what's going down, and we got your back, and I just wanted to tell you that. And we told him, yeah, we're about
Yeah.
to take care of some shit, and I don't know what else we
He
said.
gave us his
Yeah.
vote. Like said he pledged his vote to us, right?
Yeah,
The
game on,
Bastion
shit's
of
hitting the
Von
fan
Rieg.
already.
Yeah, he kept describing himself as the Bastion of Van Rieg. And so...
Yeah, he's supposed to protect it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And you tried to talk to him about Project Golem, but he was unwilling to give you more details until he could know basically that it was going to work out the way he was hoping it would. But you do know the clan's involved in Project Golem, which kind of helps give you a clue.
And I think at this point we've officially gaslighted enough people to make the majority of people of that meeting think we were actually there.
Yes, you have successfully gaslit a lot of people, truthfully.
Awesome.
And then the session ended with y'all's group going to the Underdark, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we were on our merry way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so, other side, what did y'all get up to? You three were in the Underdark.
We just like kept going down the path, and then there's something at the end of it.
Stopped at that rest stop.
Yeah,
we
there's
got
like a rest
we
stop
got
or
to
something.
like the rest stop that's like 2 hours in, but our communications and magic were not working while we were next to it, so we headed backwards till we got to the line where all of that didn't work, including the sword.
And we found a dead Kroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Kroll?
Yeah.
Kroll?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so we found one of those.
And we found pickaxes along the way too, so we're right back near the pickaxes, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. Y'all are well your way into the depths. But before
like an hour
proceeding
in,
further, before proceeding further, you kind of want to regroup with the other members because you can tell already that something is fucky. You don't really know what,
It
but
was too spooky for us, so we had to.
it was a little too spooky.
Spooky. Oh my god.
Too spooky for sure. So yeah,
But we
he
say
decided
that
not to-
completely serious. Like, it's a little too spooky.
That's just how you say it in Malnova.
You sound like
Yeah,
you're
so
from
wait.
Kastuki.
We're like the entrance, so we're like an hour from the entrance, and then like is the rest stop another 45 minutes in at that point, and we're like we went back 45 minutes, and is the line for the magic at that 45-minute point, or at the hour point, or is it at the hour and 45-minute point?
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's at the hour and 45-minute point.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's like so we're like 30 minutes up the
Yeah.
path from
You have distanced yourself quite well from the spooky point.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. You have created good distance.
That was the goal.
Yeah,
I think, right? Gotcha.
I think that was the goal. I think. And last but not least, Thunder. What happened to you?
Well, so I used up all my fucking wild shapes, and I completely forgot that the fucking druid that I was following also did wild shape 3 times. So that's a little interesting because he was a bug, and then a raven, and then another ant. So that's kind of weird.
What does that tell you?
That he also polymorphed. I don't know.
Or he's a high-level druid.
Really high level, yeah. Level 18.
Nah, I didn't sense that, in the energy.
Gotcha.
David, real recognizes real, all right, and nothing came off aura-wise. My neck hairs did not go up. But now that I know he's high-leveled, now I'm intrigued. But yeah, I'll go in there, and I couldn't really tell as a DM if you wanted me to go in or not, and I said fuck it. So I walked in, and then sure enough, the photo that Jen uploaded very nicely of him, that's what greeted me when I unpolymorphed.
Mm-hmm.
And Gordon, right, the elder,
Mm-hmm.
is that his name? Yeah. He was kind of mad at me and trying to figure out how I got there, and I told him I polymorphed, I couldn't wild shape. And when he finally realized I was a druid of the wildfire, when I activated my my staff, he revealed that he's also a Circle of the Wildfire druid, which is pretty dope. And then Vincent reached out to me, and then I kind of told him that I was kind of like with my people and silenced my gem, my stone, and now they're doing like a ritual type session.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I'm looking around to my left and my right because I don't know like if it's like a wildling type thing where I need to get naked. So I'm just like I can't decide if I'm taking off my clothes or not.
Luckily you don't wear pants because you're a cat. So.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, and they put paint on me, I believe. I look like a tiger. Yeah.
Damn. How does it make you feel?
Well, one, I like the experience because it does throw me back to like the wildlings, and that was like a very spiritual experience. It does bring me back to my father, thinking of my father. I'm with my people again, in a sense. But I'm kind of nervous because I don't know what's about to happen, and I feel like we're about to kill some people.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Well, is there anything else that anyone wants to discuss? Have any questions about, clarify before we start?
Where's Zordan and Lopin? Like, what are they up to?
I believe they're in the city, correct?
Yeah, they're trying to get a new table and some robes.
The best robes out of any clan house.
We had some plans for them, but we forgot to really tell them about it.
Well,
I think.
well, y'all sent them to go get robes and a table, and then we were like, "Well, we're gonna go to the Underdark. See you later."
Well, we told him to meet us there, but you know, who
Yeah,
knows
we wanted
when
him to
they'll
meet
come,
us,
dude.
and we also wanted him to
maybe.
take Grot
You're
with
gonna
us
bring the
to
table to the
college.
Underdark?
We did specifically
Happened.
say meet us there. We didn't give a time, so.
And so, where is Grot? Is he also at the safe house?
He's just safe out
Yeah,
chilling with Tilly.
we were gonna take him with
Cool.
us, but we never actually did it. We just
Yeah.
made ice cream and went to the Ravens. We
Hey,
didn't
time
bring
is
him
of
with
the
us.
essence. We get it.
Yeah. 'Cause we
He
knew we had to
was
take him back.
being
We
a
were gonna have
little
to take him back.
uncooperative,
Grot?
More importantly, where's Duelither?
Not anymore.
wasn't he?
Oh
No.
God.
He's fixed.
Where's Tilly?
We sent him to do something, like to like.
Yeah, well, Tilly was getting
He was taking
Tilly was
dragon
getting the
blood.
taking the ice cream back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was bringing
Yeah.
the giant frozen treat back. And
That's
we didn't
right.
help
Gonna get
them
some
all. We
ice
watched
and
them roll
shit.
it by and we're like, hey Tilly, and then just went into the store to buy our own cones.
Yeah, and then the stupid yogurt claimed that she made it all, so I was like, no, it's gonna turn into like a big thing. That's not like all of it. It's not a one-off. So I gave her a bunch
That's
more
the
money.
marketing discussion.
For
Yeah.
marketing, yeah. Everyone's gonna know
Speaking
about
of,
Dragon Blood, right?
yeah, speaking of Tilly, because he was with y'all, would he have come with y'all down to the Underdark?
No, he was
No,
walking
no,
back to
no.
the safe house.
We
where
sent
we
him
Okay,
back.
cool.
away.
Very good.
And
I
instead
think
of
that's
opening the
massive
barrel, we
barrel.
went and bought some ice cream.
yeah, I think that squares everything away then.
Yee.
Well, in that case, I say we let's get into it. I would like to start. I'll bring you out of Von Rieg, and I would like to start with the boys heading to the Underdark.
Like currently heading there.
Yes, that are up in Von Rieg still, I should say.
We should
Okay. Well,
get to the Underdark.
I know we
Yeah.
considered reaching out to Thunder.
we did, but
we-
he didn't reply.
Yeah, he's ghosting us.
He kinda, yeah, he's assuming he heard you. Is this how this works, right? Just decided not to respond.
Yeah,
I don't think we can know.
I get the sense this is a very normal thing with Thunder.
I
Yeah,
thought
he'll
Thunder
be
did
fine.
reply.
No, he buried his.
He replied to Ventus.
I told Ventus that I'm with my people, and then I surrounded it with dirt that I hardened.
Oh. Yeah, I thought you told him to fuck off. So
No, that was when we tried to contact him.
Oh, gotcha.
So
We
Thunder
contacted
is.
him before he was
We
cool
do
with
need
the
to
Lynx
go
clan.
pick this Thunder, this cat. We don't have to worry about the cat, right?
Yeah, no,
So
no,
we're
he'll be
just
fine.
in-
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, I said we book it.
Yeah.
Great. The scars got me all pumped up now.
Let me go to this station
Post haste.
post haste.
Yeah, so the group of you would go to the nearest station, which conveniently is kind of right across from the Arcane College.
Yeah.
And so the dwarf manning the station kind of yells out with his booming voice, his dirty clothes, kind of waves his hand and says, "How many and where are you heading?"
3 to Tornin.
3.
And when you say Tornin, he raises his eyebrows and says, "How long are you going to be out?"
Oh, we might be just staying. I guess that's the idea.
Yeah. What does it matter to you?
We received instruction earlier, maybe an hour ago. Anyone heading outside of the city needs to be back before nightfall. Don't know why, but it's the rules.
Oh, then we'll hurry to get back then.
And he takes out a pad of paper and begins to write on it. He says, let's make sure that you're back in Von Rieg before nightfall, yeah?
Is this in Dwarvish or Common?
Let's say it's in Dwarvish.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was assuming. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I turn to Jen and I say, I think he wants us to sign out because of this martial law decree.
Okay, that can't possibly come back on us in any real way, right? It's just meaningless.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then I just signed like a squiggle, like not even Jen, just like a completely illegible squiggle, yeah.
I signed my name as Josh Hartnett.
And I think definitely for the dwarves here, you would realize that this is definitely wrong, right? This is new. Nothing like you've never experienced something like this. And the conductor kind of shrugs and says, "Okay, thank you. Like I said, I don't know why, but new instruction. So what can I do, right?"
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
And he puts the pad of paper back into his coat and says, "Three for turning." And a cart rolls up and lets the group of you in. And the group of you race across the city. It takes a long amount of time to get there, probably like a 30-minute ride, as you kind of have to do the full circuit to get to Tornin. Is there any question, or is there any conversation that y'all would like to have while you are waiting?
No.
And if no is okay.
Yeah, no, I close my eyes and
have
a little
small
sneeze.
talk and
And so
talk to Jen about what name he used, and that's about it.
I've never been down this way, right?
You went to Tornin.
Okay, Tornin. Yeah.
Yeah. You've been to Tornin
I
at
remember
least.
the hot tub situation.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
And the group of you roll in to Tornin after about 30 minutes ride, and the conductor brings you all off. And as you are kind of disembarking your cart, he also says to you, "Just so you're aware, we got new instruction that no one is allowed to stay in Tornin over the night. So if you're here by sundown, we'll have to send you back into the city."
Oh no! There goes our plans.
Wait, what? What did he say?
We're going to party all night. I can't believe it.
Yeah, no partying here tonight in Tornin.
Is the owner of Mountain Soul being reimbursed for all this lost profit? Think of the man's profits.
And he kind of strokes his beard and he says, "I haven't even thought about how this will affect Mountain Soul. It won't be good, that's for sure."
It's a shame.
Do you? Well, of course you don't know why. Why would you? You're just a dwarf. Okay, get on with yourselves. Keep it moving. And he lets you get off the station in Tornin.
And I immediately beeline back for the tracks.
And as you begin to run towards the tracks, just like he did with the other group, he kind of walks forward and says, "Whoa, whoa, 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 no walking on the tracks."
I just give him a wink and I keep walking.
And he turns to the rest of you, the other two, to see what you do.
I just follow, but not on the tracks, just like to the side.
You don't want to get electrocuted.
No, it's dangerous.
He's off the tracks.
He kind of calls out and says,
Is there a third rail in Connery?
he kind of yells out and says, "It's incredibly dangerous."
Alright, I step off the tracks. I walk along the side of the tracks.
And as you get off to the side of the tracks, a minecart goes racing by.
I brush my shoulder off.
And the group of you begin your descent into the Elder Road. You can see the split where the old tracks of the abandoned cart avenue stretch outwards into a different tunnel. For someone like you, what's your name?
Are you?
Josh Hartnett?
Wow.
Josh Hartnett?
No.
Jen.
Durna.
Jen,
For you,
how are
Durna, this would be a totally new tunnel for you, I would imagine. I don't know why you would go down the King's Road. And so it's maybe a little exciting, a little scary. You can see the abandonedness of it, right? The track is kind of rusted, peels in places, abandoned carts, abandoned pickaxes. As the group of you head in, for you, Jaryu, this would maybe be the opposite, exciting, and maybe return to your comfy spot.
Yeah, I like to think I'm like whistling on my way, like rubbing my hands together in anticipation and going back down in. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and the group of you head in. This spot that the other three found is about an hour in, and I'm going to drop you into the same spot here.
And we're like alone at this point?
Yes, it is just the three of you. And as you are heading into the King's Road, the darkness is beginning to creep in. You are finding the dark part of the Underdark, as all light leaves you, and those of you without dark vision find it impossible to be able to see.
Do either of you need a torch?
Casual.
Stand by.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Stand by.
Oh, not at all. I'm good.
I am like fumbling around my bag.
Yeah, you can see Jin kind of pocketing, trying to figure out.
I'm kicking rocks around on the ground.
And David,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
wait.
friendly post this in chat as a because I forget about it. I don't think this helps me too much here, but just in general, I can sense stuff that's hidden.
Oh, very cool.
So I don't know how I can like ask for that other than just always asking for if there's hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Or if you're just telling me if there's something hidden when I'm nearby.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, I will also remember that because I kind of didn't know that. And you also have, do you have dark vision goggles?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But
so
can I pull out Light Snatcher and like does that emanate like a soft glow maybe?
Not unless you have stolen light with it already. But you probably have a torch in your bag.
I think I do actually.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Yep. And with that torch, you strike it, light it.
I'm still on the map page. Oh, whoa.
Yes, and let me bring you over.
Because I had the template. I was confused.
And so the group of you descend for about an hour and find yourself here in a eerily familiar spot as the group of you begin to push in, following the minecarts.
Jen, are you hurt?
I'm a little damaged apparently.
Yeah, we haven't done any combat. So
you feel better. Yay.
You get struck on the shoulder by a passing minecart.
No,
yeah.
Good as new.
And immediately the group of you notice a few things. The tracks here are broken. And as you round this corner, you also find, Jaryu, that you are not alone. As you can hear the striking of metal, pickaxes coming down on steel, as the same crew that was working to destroy this mine track is still working.
Do y'all know these guys?
Did they see us?
As you round the corner, yes, they would see like the torch lit and whatnot, and they kind of stop their operations and look up at all of you.
I yell out, Hail in both Dwarvish and Deep Speech.
And at the Deep Speech, they kind of look at each other, but he responds to you in Dwarvish. Hail, we were informed of your arrival, and were told to let you pass.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Yes, there's a... Yes. Because I wouldn't know that. Why would I know that?
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, I think that you would be taken kind of off guard by that.
No, I might have told Thunder.
Well,
that's useful.
Thank you. We will be on our way and let you continue your work.
You were sent by Brugdir, yes?
Yes. The Wolf Clan Elder. Him.
Yeah. Then yes, you're the ones we were waiting for. Move forward.
And we had companions pass this way?
He just
Lizard
nods.
man. Yep. Okay. Awesome.
I kind of stopped by, but I want to stop for a second.
Yeah. And they're watching you as you watch them.
If you don't mind me asking, what is your work here?
And he points to the cart, to the tracks, and says, to disrupt track activity.
What? Would I like recognize? I mean, cause like they're dwarves, but they're freaky, right?
Yeah, yeah. I want you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh my goodness.
My goodness.
Oh shit.
+0.
Good enough. Because what I was going to ask you to roll for is his Dwarvish is different. He has an accent. And this accent would only be familiar to you. But his accent is that of Undercommon.
I'm like, I'm taken aback by this.
Yeah, I think that this would be kind of baffling for you, Jaryu.
Jaryu, what's going on?
These guys are dwarfs, but like they're... I've never seen these dwarfs before. Which clan are you a part of, dwarfs?
Oh, not clans.
And the dwarf gives you a large, toothy smile, and you can see that most of his teeth are rotted or broken away, like chipped. Down here, there is only one clan, and that's to survival.
But Toondith travels down here.
And when you say Toondith, it's his turn to look a little shocked. Toondith?
Yes, of my kind. And I hold up my obsidian disc with the Clan of the Worm on it, given to me from Hale.
And when you present the disc, some of these dwarves kind of step forward to inspect it. You can see that they are now curious.
They
and
should
the main dwarf.
They should also see my, like, I'm wearing, like, Taundith, like, you know, my battle armor, right? So
Sure. And the dwarf looks down at it and looks up at you. Where did you receive this?
From my mistress?
And the group of them look puzzled. You can hear them murmuring to one another. You believe Taundith is the clan of Hale?
Yes. As I was one of the founders of the clan, and was one of the first to meet Hale.
More murmuring.
I keep walking. Durna keeps walking further down. Hey, what's y'all ready to go? He doesn't like it. Scared.
Durna, what's going on?
Keep moving, Jen.
Wait, what is he saying to them?
And the dwarves are murmuring, and the main one that's kind of been like obviously kind of the leader of this little group shakes his head and says, "Town, there's no clan of Hale. But you say you've met her?"
Yes.
Speaking about Hale.
She gave me this disc and this sword, and I calmly. This is still very diplomatic. I'm not.
Yeah. Present.
And I like lay it on the ground before me, you know.
A couple back up. And he inspects the sword. And it's kind of otherworldly, alien presentation.
Yeah. And then I asked them if they have black tools.
And he presents to you a small, compared to Relamox, it is very, very minor, right? He presents a small dagger, crafted from what appears to be kind of the same black metal that Relamox is.
Yeah. And I inspect it. And I'm like super confused by this. I turned to Jin and to Durna and I kind of waved them.
Why'd you pull your weapon out?
What is going on, Jaru? I say in common.
Because these guys, they say they're Optundith, but I've never met their kind before.
Perhaps
and
another time. I don't know. The guys.
Well, you understand, Durna. There's no anger here.
That's true. Everything's fine, right? And I look at the other guys like I'm being jovial, bard style. Like everything's good. Yeah, getting to know each other, huh?
And one of the dwarves nearest to you, Durna kind of snarls at you.
I'll take a step back again.
All right. Well, I pick up Relamox calmly again, two-handed, holding the blade, holding the handle, and I put it back in its sheath.
And the leader dwarf kind of pockets his dagger. I know not of what clan you speak. This pretender clan of Hale. But you should be careful here in the Underdark if you've never traveled this far before.
I will take that under advisement. And I'm honored to meet you.
Does your face say that you're honored?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he gives you a very small bow.
I'm not being deceptive at all. Like
No. Yeah.
I'm curious, you know, like I mean they're freaky looking, but perhaps we will meet again. But I must meet my companions further down the way.
And he nods and says, "Perhaps we will."
All right.
And they begin to strike back at the metal.
See? All is well, Durna and Jin. All is well.
Okay. All right.
Is this going to be a problem?
Maybe.
And
silence.
The group of you continue deeper into the chasms of the Underdark. Speaking of the Underdark, I want to go to the other side, who is waiting. I would imagine that on this side, the Underdark is still spooky. It's still scary, but it's kind of like in a horror game where at first, as you're moving, it's really scary, but then as you're sitting in a corner and just kind of like listening to the same music over and over again, it kind of loses it a little bit. As you're just sitting there to torchlight and nothing's happening. Swordlight, excuse me. You get a little more used to it. But every now and then you'll hear like a noise echo out from the back, or you'll see something scurry across in front of you that kind of reawakens like, oh shit, we're actually in the Underdark. Not good.
So I light a torch and I use like a couple of rocks to like prop it up kind of off in a distance.
Sure.
And then I'll cast light onto like a little rock that I can just grab in my hand, and I kind of toss it down like. I toss it I toss it towards wherever the line's at, but I don't want it to like go past the line, obviously. Just to kind of illuminate that area so we can keep an eye on it. And then
That's a big no.
I want to get scratches out of my bag.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like whisper to him, like Gandalf whispers to the moths, you know.
Uh huh.
And I'm basically just gonna ask him to go down to where that rest stop is, and get some eyes on what's there, and report back to me.
Okay. He nods and says, "I will do so with haste," and runs forward.
And then I pull Bubbles out and put him on my shoulder, and he's over like, you know. And I use my immolation leaf, and I'm just I have my book of Balma out, and I'm reading over it, kind of looking for like scriptures that would, you know, like people always find like, oh, the end of days is here, and like so you go to that one book and it has like verbs, like verses that kind of line up with like whenever this happens and this happens. Like I'm looking for that kind of stuff.
Sure.
With like what's going on with not just the whole Malnova thing as a whole, but like Von Rieg and what's this happening, like the sequence of events is going on. Is there some written prophecy type thing to it, basically?
Sure. Yeah. You begin to read through that and trying to find anything you can that might relate to kind of what you're experiencing. For the other two, do you do anything?
Yeah, I just want to have my light blade out, like on the ground or like pointing or whatever. And I would just want to like play with it while it's like still. I want to like poke it and see if it like moves.
Yeah.
I want to like throw little pebbles at it, see if it like does anything.
And each time that you do this, it does react, and it kind of like wobbles and then moves back to where it was. Wobble back to where it was.
Yeah, and I just like play with it while I wait for the group.
Yeah, and assuming we're waiting a while, I'm just sitting there. I'm getting like drunk enough where I'm arguing with my chess piece that only my chess piece that only answers yes or no, and I'm like arguing him in full sentences, like, no, it's just not right. Like I refuse. Like, and then he's just like, yes.
Yeah. Excellent. And as a group of you are kind of sitting around just waiting, Ventus, as you go to find another rock, you reach out for the rock, and as you reach out for it, something reaches out for you. And it's a long, slimy tentacle that like places the top of it on top of your hand, and then quickly retracts.
What? Oh, damn. I'm gonna like look around to see if like anyone else noticed that.
No, I'm heading the book. I'm listening for sounds.
I'm like half drunk at this point, like laying on my back with the chess piece, so I don't notice it.
And then I want to take the light blade and like shine a light to like shine it closer to where the tentacle came from.
Do I notice him pointing the light?
Go to roll a perception check. Yeah, you do. Immediately, actually, you kind of, the light shifts on your pages, so you turn and look. And Ventus, you reveal with the light from your sword, kind of from like behind several outcrops of rock, a single eye looking at you. And as you reveal more of it, you reveal a rather interesting looking creature that is staring at you with its two eyes, and its tentacles are all just kind of going back and forth. It's hovering maybe 6 inches off of the ground. It's just kind of flying there.
How big is it?
Let me show you a different picture of one so you can kind of get an idea here. It's glowing like a soft green color, more like in this picture here. And its mouth is open, like you see in the picture, and it's kind of giving off like a soft purring sound, like a...
Yo, Kisos, what is this thing?
I've never seen that thing in my life. Is it? It's not aggressive, is it? It doesn't look like it is.
It touched me, so, and I look at my hand to see if there's like a poison or like a.
Not poison. It's just a little slimy.
Froyo, can you talk to this slimy thing?
And Froyo pops her little head out and tries to reach it. And she reaches to you, Vincent, and says, "It can hear our minds, but can't speak back."
Ooh.
And it's just watching with its googly eyes.
I'm gonna like try and like reach out to touch it and see like what it does, but I don't want to actually touch it.
And as you reach out to touch it, it reaches out with a single tentacle to kind of like the touch of Adam. You. And when it does that, it glows even greener.
Do I feel anything when he touches me, or does?
You feel squishy.
And then I just like reach to like shake the tentacle, like a hand.
Yeah, I'm not interested, and I'm up walking towards this thing.
I still like I'm like borderline inebriated, and I have like literally no attention. So unless somebody calls my name, I'm just gonna continue on the ground.
And it retracts its tentacle and is just kind of floating there, watching you, Ventus.
Like him. We should keep him.
I walk up and I like give like a big exaggerated wave at it.
And when you give it a big exaggerated wave, it flushes color from green to a vivid pink. And the pink fills the chamber. As it waves to you with one tentacle, and then another tentacle, and then 3 tentacles, and then all 8, like, you can see it has like almost a dozen tentacles are all waving at you.
Hell yeah. I just continue like being like, ooh.
And it's doing the same thing, and it's like waving and waving and waving like this, and it's like going crazy, and the pink is like pulsating as it's going.
And I'm still laying on the ground, and I'm like, whichever one of you is playing with magic, stop.
And as it's doing this like crazy display and is like getting like super into it, you watch as like super sudden, like before you can react, 2 gigantic black tendrils snake out, pierce through the jelly part of it, grab it, and pull it into its mouth. And you watch as a roper eats it.
Oh, and I instantly pick up the light blade to like draw it.
What
and
the fuck is that?
And it pulls it. It like looked like a stalactite that y'all were like kind of like leaning up against. It pulls the flump into its mouth and begins just disgustingly shredding it to pieces in its sharp teeth.
No. No. And, well, how far away is this thing from us?
It's about 40 feet. The tendrils have a range of 40 feet.
Hey, Aslos, there's a big tentacle monster like 40 feet from us. You should look alive.
I kind of like bolt up, and I'm like, what?
It just ate my squishy jelly friend.
The roper doesn't really care about y'all at all. It has its meal, so it's content.
Aslos, hit this thing in the fucking eyeball.
And then I want the inebriation status. So I think that I have advantage.
Disadvantage. Oh, you would
so
advantage.
I think that I have advantage.
Ah,
I
okay.
have disadvantage, and I want to wind up with my black stone glove, and I want to like charge at it and like give a swing in its direction.
Yeah, go for it.
I definitely step out of the way when I see him charging drunkenly towards
Yeah, just got like a barreling, like, oh.
I mean, I'm assuming we've been down here a minute, waiting on them to
come.
Yeah,
so. Oh yeah, for sure. And I should probably say, y'all are probably deeper than an hour into the Underdark. I would say maybe several hours. Y'all are quite into it. So it's going to take a bit for them to come. But even in your drunken punch, you connect with the roper that takes a big punch to the side. Normally an aggressive creature that would want to fight you back, it doesn't want to lose its kill. So you can go ahead and roll for damage. It's not going to attack you back. It's trying to get away because it wants to keep its food, what it's eaten. And so you take it. It takes a deck, and it's desperately trying to like pull itself away from you as it's trying to eat the flump.
And I kind of look back. Do you want me to hit it again?
Is it dead?
Oh no! No, it's still.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go over there and hit it too.
Give it a good smack.
I'll cast the old Toll the Dead on him. I'm mad because I was connecting with this cool whatever the hell it was. And I just ate it.
There's a squishy tentacle guy.
We're having a good moment.
Yeah, you find that your blade doesn't actually penetrate the rocky carapace of the roper. And you necrotically send out some magic at it. And like I said, it's really just trying to get away from y'all. It wants to eat its hunt. As it's trying to scarf down the glorp while y'all are all kind of like beating on it.
Yeah, I'm not interested enough to like chase it, but I am.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that thing.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of get away if you don't like pursue it, you know.
Yeah. You know, like
as it
kick
kind
it
of
on its way by.
Do I
like,
get?
fuck this thing.
Do I get it, Ventus?
You got it, but our little friend.
Do I chase it?
No, it's okay. I don't think we should chase that thing.
Okay, I pull the bag back out and continue drinking.
Just a sad reminder of the cruelty of the Underdark. Rip Glorf. 718.
What's that thing actually called?
It's called a flump.
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 You can. Fun fact: you can buy them in Von Riek.
Oh, really?
Fun fact.
The minor menagerie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
In case you want a souvenir.
Why did anybody want to flump? I don't know.
I don't know how they would do. I would imagine those are creatures that would just die if they go out, not in the cave.
Exposed to normal
Like,
oxygen.
yeah, you bring them out in the sun and they literally melt. Like, they deflate into like a big balloon.
It's like goldfish at the fair.
Yeah.
It's just gonna die a week later.
And the group of you continue to wait. I would like to go now to Thunder.
God.
Ooh.
Thunder.
Yes, comrade.
Thunder.
Your mission is to exterminate as many civilians.
Yes, comrade.
You are with the Lynx clan in their grove. It's a beautiful
We're having a
grove.
barbecue. Mm-hmm.
And there are many massive trees around. A pond, flowers, bushes, animals, all the good stuff in this giant, like, circle, hollowed out building, essentially, that makes it invisible to the rest of the city. It's a secret garden. And you have just been painted in what you presume to be some kind of important symbolic paint.
War paint.
You said it, not me. And the Lynx clan elder stands and raises his hand. And when he does so, fire begins to kind of seep out from his fingertips as he speaks to the other Lynx clan members. For too long, we have been shouldered away as minor. For too long, we have been stepped on and held back by clans that deem themselves greater than thou. Under what pretenses have they been given this right? And when he begins to deliver this speech, Thunder, what is your reaction to this? Because Lynx clan members are beginning to gather all around him and kind of support him and yell out like, yes, and yeah!
Yeah, I like to think like I'm like very in tuned with energy. Cause you know, cats, like animals are, you know, like if the vibe is off. Yeah. So like I feel like I'm pretty empathetic when it comes to certain things. So like first off, I appreciate that they're speaking in common. For me to understand.
They've all switched for you. It's very kind.
I know. The whole fucking clan speaking common for me. I love it.
A little you.
Yeah. But like I understand where they're coming from, and I'm just like nodding my head. But at the same time, like I'm like side eyeing these trees. I want to like get a sense of familiarity with the trees in this clan.
Sure.
But I'm nodding. I'm nodding.
Okay.
But I'm also. Is anyone around me?
There are several dwarves around you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just nodding.
Okay. And he continues. It is unforgivable the way our dwarves have been treated in this system. Our clan, the Worm Clan, the Snake Clan, the Squirrel Clan, we are not intrinsically inferior to these clans that came before us. By no virtue of their existence should they be deemed greater authority than us. All dwarves in this city should be equal. And we will make them equal. And when he says this,
Thunderface.
more fire seeps out from his fingertips, and the dwarves in the Lynx clan go crazy. They're hollering and cheering. They're sending out like little thaumaturgies to kind of light up the garden in different ways. All different kinds of druid spells are being cast. Prestidigitations to light up things up, to create little fairy fires. It's getting a little chaotic in here.
I want to bend over, and I'm scooping dirt with both my hands, right? And then I stand back up, and then I am basically doing fuck. I had it in my head. A slinky between both of my hands with it. So like they're doing awesome crazy shit. I'm like, oh shit! And I'm just like doing some slinky shit with dirt in my hands.
A couple doors like looking at you like what? And and Tornin, the Lynx clan elder, gestures to you and he says, "And we have been bestowed a gift from the outside. It is clear to me now that it is not just us dwarves that feel this way, but the group that came to speak with me earlier, the one I told you all about. I made a claim to them, an offer, a request to help us exact our plan against the clans of Onrig. And they told me that it would be under their consideration." And he kind of walks over to you, Thunder, and lifts your paws into the air, and he says, "And this druid was sent here by them. And I can only receive that one way." And he raises your hands up into the air. "We have their support.
Oh,
that is all I needed to know. What we are doing was chosen by the gods." And when he says this, they go fucking ballistic. They go wild. Moonbeams are summoned from the heavens. Water shaping comes up and forms brilliant animals in different bubbles and different waves. The trees kind of begin to sway back and forth. And he yells out louder, "We have been ordained, not by Bulma, not by Mothra, but by Alargian." And he shoots off fire into his fingertips.
I see fire. I heard Alargian. But I'm like,
the Diamond Dragon support our cause.
I don't know about no.
In our cause, we will support.
I don't know.
And the dwarves again are going crazy, and several dwarves walk over to the trees, and they cast transport via plants and open up portals through the tree trunks. And he says loudly, "We have practiced this many a time, my druidic dwarves. But today is the last time we will ever do this." Again, more cheering, more ruckus, more chaos as dwarves begin to spill through the portals of the tree trunks. And there's maybe 30, 40 dwarves in the Lynx clan entirely that begin to run forward and run through the 3 different portals that are in the center of the Druid Grove, leaving you, the Lynx clan elder, and several high-ranking druids. And he turns to you and he says, "Pick your tree."
Where are we going?
And he gives you a big smile and says, "Outside." And he walks forward to one of the trees and walks through a portal.
I'll go the same portal as him. That way I can at least keep track of what he's doing, what his. And also, I'm gonna retcon it. We're speaking Druidic, David. Not common.
yes, I love that. Yes, you are speaking Druidic.
Yeah.
Excellent retcon.
Yeah. I wanted to make it seem like will I be the last one to go through, or are people still like watching me?
No, there's still some people lingering.
How close?
I mean, they aren't necessarily like paying attention. It's not like they're like waiting for you to go through one. They're like kind of doing their own thing.
Okay, because I'm just like woo, and then like I'm like throwing like produce flame in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I pull out the stone, and it's no longer covered in dirt, and I'm just like, guys, some shit's going on.
And whose stone are you speaking to?
My stone. So I'm just like,
but like to who?
Oh, I'm just like, Diamond Dragons coming in. Diamond Dragons, SOS, come in.
Does a Diamond Dragon respond?
Yeah,
I'm in the Lynx clan house, and I'm just like, woo, fire.
Thunder, we're about
to hear all the cheering in the background.
Yeah, you hear people yelling. There are dwarves yelling. There's fire going off water.
Thunder, are you at a party?
It's a party of like death. I think. I don't know. It's there's a revolution going on. The Lynx clan is initiating the Russian mission in Call of Duty. I don't know if you get that reference in this world, but that's what's going on.
Hey, Thunder, I don't know what you've been smoking over there at your party, but you should come over here.
Stop that?
I don't know. I just came here and they made it. It's just like a divine
Yokitos asks you
message.
That, Thunder. When he asks, "Can you just stop it?" You turn and see dwarves marching through the trees, through the portals, firing off thaumaturgies and produce flames.
It's happening now.
And I'm like looking at both the two, and I was like, I thought I was drunk.
Yeah, and I want to be like, God, could you imagine if like the lockdown happened like right now, whenever that shit's going on? But
yeah, God, that'd be a nightmare.
And I'm just like, I'm about to walk through this portal because I know that it's not gonna last that long. But I'm just letting y'all know.
Wait,
I walk
Thunder,
through this.
don't die. Where are you going? What portal? Where's the portal taking you?
Nah,
I don't know.
He's bluffing.
What? So you're not coming to the Underdark because we're about to go.
yeah, we're all about to go do some cool Underdark shit. What are you like? Where are you at?
Yeah, Thunder.
You're not with Jen and them?
No.
Oh no.
What does that even mean? Why not?
Long story. I was the only one in there, and then I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I don't speak fucking Dwarvish. I don't even know why I was in there.
Dwarvish.
And then I follow the bug, and then a rat, and then it was a fucking. I don't look. Shit's happening. And I'll go through. I go through the portal.
Okay. You're through.
And I'm just like, y'all can listen. I won't be talking because I don't want suspicion on me.
I listen.
And yeah, you listen a bit, but not for long, because after some more walking, you reach up with or sorry, you don't reach up. You find that 3 people are walking through the Underdark, Ventus, and you recognize them. It's your friends. They found you.
Oh, hi.
Hey guys, Thunder's going through something right now. Hey, wait, Thunder, explain the situation to the rest of the guys. They just got here.
These clans are initiating their plan.
Well, we didn't even give them support, so why are they initiating their plan?
Apparently we did. I walked in,
Wait.
and they took that as fucking it's happening.
Did you not just say, no, we
You
don't
need to
support
tell
the
them.
plan?
Yeah, you need to tell them that we do not.
Well, there was a party, and I like parties. I don't want to be
the entire
the bearer
culture
of bad
and world
news.
of the whole Von Rieg, everything is at stake, and you're worried about a party?
There was dancing, face paint.
Oh, okay, this cat is not a serious person.
Thunder, we're about to go to the Underdark.
Can you just stop the revolution, please, while we're in the Underdark?
No, we might not be able to contact you while we're down there. There's like an anti-magic thing down there, so if you need help, you're out of luck.
Yeah, I mean, what if the lockdown happens while that's going on?
What lockdown?
What do you mean?
They're locking the city.
Oh, you can understand because you don't speak Dwarvish.
He does not know Dwarvish? Yeah, he does not know.
Yeah, he was there
for
no reason.
Wait,
this cat is foolish.
Where did the teleporter take you, Thunder?
Huh?
Where did the teleport take you, Thunder?
Where am I, David?
You find yourself. Yeah, you find yourself somewhere. You don't know where. Outside.
Outside.
You're outside, and it's you're in a snowy pine forest. You've stepped through a large pine tree that's covered in snow, and your feet crunch below you with snow. You can see the other dwarves around you that are stepping through the trees too, and snow is falling on your coat.
Damn, I'm secretly fucking mad because I had pants that I wanted to fucking do leather work in the fucking the clan of the horse, and I haven't done it, and it would be handy in this fucking situation. So I'm actually mad. I'm mad, David.
I regret all my
Thunder's mad.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm familiarizing myself with this fucking tree. And I'm just like, hey, where are we, guys?
And one of the dwarves leans over to you and kind of gives you a shh.
That was rude.
But you can see that they're operating very quietly, very stealthily.
I watch.
And we're steering away from you for a little bit, Thunder, as you watch the dwarves do their thing. For those of you in the Underdark, you are all together again. In this scary, eerie, mysterious, dark cave.
Okay, guys. So there's
Anybody want some mead?
Aslos is drunk.
Oh, no.
We've been waiting for a while, but there's a spot over there that is like anti-magic. So if you guys have magic, you need to be ready for that.
Oh, and Jaryu, we found a dead crawl ahead after the anti-magic area, so it's kind of why we stopped.
Wait, what? Even our magic stuff won't be able to go with us?
Nothing magical that I could find was working.
Oh, we can take it. It just won't work. Okay.
As Yokizos tells me this, my eyes gloss over as I get very sad for the dead crawl that I see down the pathway. Can I see them from where we are?
Yeah,
I think it's deeper in.
Yeah,
I thought we brought it with
right
us.
before.
My eyes.
It was in the bend right before the. What you call it?
My eyes don't glisten over.
But they will.
But they would.
Later. They will.
They
They
will.
will.
So they will.
Yeah, we just escort them down the tunnel.
Well, you guys should know that as we were heading here, they were already locking down the city.
Yeah.
But
They're telling us about
with the
curfews.
fucking revolution thing going on, and now
I don't think they know that yet, Yokizos.
Oh shit!
This revolution seems fast.
Maybe we shouldn't have
we
come
were
down
talking
here.
about Svenskar. We were talking about Svenskar and the Barrier Clan. That had nothing to do. So that's multiple things happening.
What do you
up
mean
there.
the Bear Clan? What are you talking about?
Svenskar, he came and like busted into the college, Arcane College, and
Oh yeah, he talked with us.
he's got our back. He doesn't want to follow the Wolf's Clan's plan to shut down the city. He's the protector of the city, and he says he trusts us.
Did he say? Did we tell him we were going down here?
I don't think so. I think we said we had to take care of things, and we would meet back up with him. We tried to act like we weren't leaving. I think.
Well,
I'm not sure.
I don't think we'll have a problem getting back into the city, gentlemen.
Yeah,
it's a very impressive group. We got this far down. We can get
Did those guys give you any trouble at the front of the cave?
No, but they were
They
very
acted
strange.
yeah, they knew we were coming.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we told them.
Yeah, we convinced them that we were cool and told them that you guys were coming, so that whenever you came, they weren't asking questions and shit.
Jaryu was acting pretty weird around them.
Did you all speak
Yeah, I was
to them
creeped out and
about
ready to keep going.
where they came from?
Why would I ask them that?
Well, I mean,
we're down here where we're not supposed to be. Why would I ask questions about other people that aren't wanting to let us through?
That's what I was kind of thinking, Jardu, when you started talking. They let us go. I thought we'd just keep going, and you had a great conversation, though. Turned out great, but little.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even like, yeah, Brookdeer asked us that like 2 weeks ago, but now he's like enacting martial law and all kinds of shit. So like, we're not supposed to be down here. So I wasn't trying to talk to him.
I mean,
I convinced them we were cool, and I was like, all right, thanks, peace.
Fair enough.
They seem to appreciate your hell talk, Jardu. So I mean, not no big deal.
I don't know if they appreciated it though, Durna.
As everybody's like kind of going, I'm
definitely
just start
intrigued.
stumbling down the path. Like I'm gonna be just walking towards the. I like see everybody here, still kind
Choose
of
not
like
to see this.
inebriated. And I'm just like gonna just start going.
Okay.
Very slowly, obviously. I am actually very drunk.
So now it's been like, I imagine it's been like an hour and a half or more of like waiting.
Okay.
Probably more.
Oh,
probably,
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Has Scratches returned?
No.
Fuck.
No.
So y'all been waiting here long? I mean, what's ahead of us?
Look, dude, whenever something's canceling my magic and I find a dead crawl, we need everyone here. All
You
hands
can't
on
do
deck.
no magic at all? And I do like a little quick minor illusion.
When I cast detect
well, that's
magic,
fair.
it stopped like a brick wall at that spot. Go across this line. Look, we drew it in, and we walked up to the line. Like, we'll cross this line right here, with whatever you have magic going.
Yeah, I do a little minor illusion. I have it, and I take a step over the line.
Yeah,
he
and
drew.
the magic fails.
Yeah, thumbs up, hand just completely disappears. Okay, well, that's a problem. I kind of rely on magic a little bit.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know if y'all knew that. I got the rapier. Could definitely do some things with it, but
I take out Relimax and I walk into the circle.
Okay.
And ask him what he feels.
It's just a lot.
And there's a pause as you reach out to Relimax. The sword itself feels different in this space. You can still sense Relimax within it. It's not as though he doesn't exist. But the blade, like I said, is definitely different.
I step out of the circle.
And yeah, it's normal.
He's there being his curmudgeon self.
Yes, and to be clear, he is also there inside of it, as he speaks to you.
What do you want?
Well, can you hear me talk to you when we step over this threshold?
I unfortunately always hear you.
But I can't hear you when I step over the threshold.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mislead. You can't hear him over the threshold.
But he can hear me over the threshold, is what he's telling me.
Y'all's relationship does not change over the threshold.
Oh,
There's
okay,
no
okay.
difference.
The sword
Okay,
itself
so he's
does.
still a dick. Okay, perfect.
Yes, yes.
All right. Perfect. I can still hear Relimax, so not all magic is canceled unless we're not considering Relimax magic, which he most definitely is.
It might, maybe magical items aren't affected, and I walk over with my immolation leaf in hand.
And as you walk over, the leaf unignites. It's now just a leaf.
What the hell?
Okay, well that's a small bit of magic.
I was wondering if those items are okay, but just magical powers are suppressed, but... I don't know.
Yeah,
Either way, it was definitely a foreboding sense of danger when we discovered this, so we didn't want to proceed further until everyone was here.
No, that sounds smart. I like it. Pull up my rapier.
I really thought Thunder was with you guys.
I thought he might meet up with us, but he didn't answer his stone when we talked to him.
We talked to him for a little bit, but it sounded like he was in some kind of weird, precarious situation, but I guess he was in a meeting for starting a fucking revolution in Von Rieg, and just didn't want to tell us about it.
Well, it might be better that he's there, honestly. Like, if he can't use magic, he's not going to be very helpful.
True.
Who knows how long this magic barrier is, though. Later in the cave, that might not matter at all. So
I would hope so.
I'm not going to be of much use at all to you guys.
Yeah, I kind of like magic.
Or otherwise.
But yeah.
I mean, but clearly this isn't some kind of naturally occurring phenomenon, right?
Absolutely not. There's some, and I tried to dispel it as well, and it, didn't work.
That means we're getting close to some answers.
Okay.
They're trying to keep us up.
Well, we always got Aslos and his muscles, and I got my rapier here, and
Yeah, we could fight.
We can fight without it.
Aslos, I say you lead the way. I would not mind leading, but without my magic, I definitely.
Is Aslos around us?
Feels powerful.
Yeah, I slap him on the back.
Yeah,
giving me an encouraging
because he started walking before he's walking. I'm kind of just like he'll keep walking, and I keep pulling him back a little bit, and he walks. And
I'm like I go like 5 feet, and then I stumble back like I'll lead. Yeah, that what you said?
Yeah, yeah. You step front, and obviously, with Aslos, stealth probably might not be a thing, but.
Nah, I'm.
Unless Jen, you'd like to lead the way and maybe try to scout out something. So.
Hey, okay.
Like
I will
onward.
And then if you want to go ahead of us and see if you can find anything, but.
Dang it.
Yeah, I hear Ventus crunch on loud rocks. And I'm like, that's just like earlier. It's not gonna work. Okay.
I've lost my touch. I'm sorry.
Before we continue, I wanted to use my hive mind ability to determine, or Golgari Swarm to determine where the most local alive crawl is.
Sure. Would you mind linking it for us?
I did.
Oh,
Okay,
perfect.
Always aware.
I'm always aware.
Of the nearest crawl on your plane of existence, knowing the direction and depth they would be at. So you know that the nearest alive crawl is probably 2 miles from you, southeast. But at like 200 feet deeper than you, like lower than you elevation wise.
Okay. So pretty far away. Okay. And then my eyes tear up for the dead crawl.
You do see the carcass in front of you.
And,
And I want you to roll me a nature check.
You do notice that it was definitely gently placed at the foot of the statue, and like you can see that like it had its weapon is like put on like the Vikings where they put the weapon on their arms and whatever. Like I definitely tried to give it some kind of respect.
I turned to Yakizus and asked him if he did this.
Like put him on the statue right there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I give him a little bow.
Oh,
That's it.
Yeah. I'm a cleric, so.
Respect.
Wait, are we at the crawl yet?
Yes, yeah, y'all have been walking kind of for all this conversation.
Oh, nice.
And Jaryu, with that nature check, you would know that how far away the nearest crawl is not a good sign. This is a crawl. This should be a crawl
domain
habitat. They should be here, closer than miles away.
Okay.
And then as we walk up to where like the bend is, I imagine it's like this giant open void of like a tube of a cave that kind of just curves around a corner.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
Just stop and I'm holding my torch because my light doesn't work because it's magic.
Sure.
I stop and stare down at it, and I'm like, we did not dare go further than this point.
Okay. So there was a rest stop, or
just ahead. Whenever we were on our way in from the Underdark on the other side, me and Jaryu, I remember there being a rest stop down here. This is where we met the Wolf Clan members on our way in.
Are we alone?
And Jaryu, you would remember this spot too, because I believe it's also where you met the Crawl last time you were down here. There was a large statue constructed during the King's Road's times, as well as a couple buildings that look to have been here at one point. They're all in ruins now. But this is where you encountered Crawl together the last time you were here.
This was part of the Crawl, like, hive that was kind of being controlled by the Litholich. I would remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that one that I found potentially was part of the group that helped us find our way out of here.
That's right. And I tell Yakizus and everyone that.
Fuck.
What's the plan? We gotta keep going, right?
Did I know about his Cape of the Crawl, like how it works? I don't remember if you told me that.
Yeah, probably not explicitly. No.
I don't think I ever mentioned it out loud. I just look for Crawl every so often.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't say anything. I mean, it's not really important. Besides, like, there was a hive here, and now they're all dead.
I wonder if the Litholich somehow survived. But didn't Zazor like blast the shit out of him?
Disintegrated him, bro.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed. We met a beholder down here, and we somewhat befriended him, but really tricked him into killing an Litholich. You know, it was either that or fighting Amalith. You know, like.
Oh yeah, right before you came here, there was
like
a
three
jellyfish.
Top end enemies.
Yeah.
Look for Zazor.
What did y'all get into this?
Lich or Beholder. Pick your poison.
It was three shitty options, right?
If we all survive this, you could tell me the story. I'll definitely make a ballad of that. That's.
I mean,
oh, dude, it's an epic
who knows?
story.
We could run into a Zazor. He's still here somewhere.
I hope we don't, because if any of you touches moss, you'll probably be a pile of dust.
It's moss.
Moss.
Okay.
We'll tell you about it later, Durna.
And we convinced him the Litholich. Just quick backstory. We convinced him the Litholich was making his moss sick, which the moss was perfectly fine, and then he just basically obliterated him right in front of us. So it's kind of cool.
Over some moss. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
he thought we touched it. It was a big ordeal.
Business. Just touching it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What are we doing today, though? Right now, are we gonna?
We're gonna go up to the rest stop and see what's going on ahead around the corner.
Okay. I can be sneaky. I got no magic, but I can still be sneaky. Jen, do you wanna? And then flying friend.
I can,
sneaky.
but
Are you
I
not
can't
sneaky?
see down here
I
without
thought-
light, so that's gonna give away our position. I think we should just go as a group.
Yeah, I thought Aslos was leading
Yeah,
the way.
stay close.
I'm
You
like
can-
continuing to stumble forward as Yakiza's like pulls me back. Like I imagine it's like.
Yeah, I'm just like subconsciously doing it at this point. I'm just like, God, stay with the group as loose.
Yeah, we're going right.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, just let him
we
go,
do it?
honestly.
And just the metagame, Aventus is not a sneaky boy anymore.
I'm not a sneaky boy.
Now he's a dragon boy.
And so the group of you round the corner, is that right?
Yep.
Cool.
Step into the unknown known.
Yeah, you step into the unknown.
Unknown.
And as you do so, you encounter what none of you expected.
Oh,
A beholder.
You recognize the
no.
chamber that you're in, for those of you that have walked through here before. But the chamber has changed. Quickly you notice, up here, an excavation has occurred. And a tunnel has been blasted out.
Thunder?
Thunder's also here so you can watch.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see.
I was like,
But you can also see where the statue has been destroyed.
What's
But
that?
probably more pressing to the group of you is the creatures that stand in front of you. You can see two dead crawl carcasses being feasted upon by tall, almost milky-like creatures with large tentacles. And in the center where these tentacles come together is where they're feasting on the crawl's dead bodies, emitting a soft glowing white light over their milky, kind of almost slimy looking bodies. You can see a large jellyfish-like creature pulling itself across the ground, as well as several undead wights holding guard.
Racist.
You can see coiled in the back is a large worm with tendrils coming out in every direction. But probably what grabs your attention above all of these is the large quadruped in the center of this chamber. It has grotesquely long limbs that hoist it high above the ground. Dirty, oily hair that falls from what should be a face. But instead of it being a face, it is a see-through lid to the inside of its skull. And sitting at the bottom of this open cavity is a dozen or so eyeballs that are just sitting at the bottom. And as the group of you walk in, this quadruped lifts its head to turn and look at all of you. And as it does so, the group of you feel succumbed and now understand where the loss of your magic comes from, as you feel almost obliterated by sound waves. You can't see them except for the wave in the air, like when it's too hot, as it ripples towards you, as the creature looks at you. And
I lean
we'll
back
roll
to the
for
party
initiative.
and sensing that, I'm like, we need to kill that thing immediately.
Yeah. Dern agrees. Initiative.
Fucking Wolf Strider.
Yeah, I feel like,
Damn it.
like, you know, I can breathe, but when the waves are hitting me, it almost, I can feel like it's sucking the magic out of me, like, and I feel
Yes.
like I'm weaker or something, you know, like something about
yeah,
it just
like you
does not
can't
feel
breathe
right.
as well.
Yeah.
I was wondering, Kyle, if you would recognize this, because I know it's a
Yeah,
magic
magic
character.
card.
Yeah. Oh, nice crit.
Swamp, right?
Boo!
Ooh, so close.
Boo.
Another close
Oh
one.
my goodness.
I'm so slow without my magic.
Okay, I think Aslos is first.
It's been a while since we've done this, huh?
It has.
I got played.
I was like, where's the combat
It
check?
has
I
been a
don't
while
pop
since
it
we
out.
fought
I
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, almost an arc.
Oh, it's over 4 or 5 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not since you've gotten to Von Rieg. Okay. Let's begin combat.
This is ideal to me. If combat breaks up the.
All right, I'm gonna run P just real quick.
Go for it.
Yeah.
In probably one of the most sobering experiences of Aslos' life, seeing this creature
immediately, he's like,
he's like, whoa, wait a minute.
All of a sudden, there's like 10 cops outside of your vehicle. You know.
Exactly.
It's like, I swear I can walk in a straight line. And then I want a bonus action into rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to strap up the good old horn bone helm, and I'm gonna take a flat charge, recklessly as hell, right into the middle of this eye freak. Like, or at least at one of its legs or something. So.
Okay. Yeah.
You charge forward.
And then what? Okay, gotcha.
And that does hit.
Boom. Ah, come on.
And then. Okay. Yeah, and then since it did hit, I guess I get that extra D6, and it would it knock it prone, right?
Yes, correct. It will knock it prone.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just roll a normal D6.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. All right, so 15 damage. Gotcha.
Yeah, and you run into one of its tall legs, and you watch as it kind of crumbles a bit and lowers itself to the ground.
Did I screw with its wavelength, like its sound wavelength at all?
No, you did not.
All right.
And okay, it is now this little guy's turn, and it is going to move forward. It kind of the way that it moves, and I think that the feeling you would get beyond these wights, which are obviously familiar, these other creatures are essentially alien to all of you. They are unrecognizable. They are completely alien. And so oh, you're right. The big thing is nope.
Get in here.
Oh, not good. Thank you for that. And the pale screamer like pulls itself across the ground as all of its tentacles are just dragging in the dirt as it pulls itself up to you, Aslos. And it's going to multi-attack. And it is going to tentacle 1. Which does not hit. It is going to tentacle 2. Does that hit?
Yeah, it meets.
Okay. So it's going to do some damage to you. And that's it. That's its turn. Gurna, it's your turn.
Yeah, with this whole like screaming magic thing, I guess I'm just gonna run my 25 foot.
Yeah, let me place the. I can take away the effect, but leave the cone.
Or heard. Yeah, 5, 15, 20. I'm trying to pay attention. I'm just kind of running at them, but to the side.
Sure.
And once I feel, would I feel that magic or like my?
I would let you roll an Arcana check.
Ooh.
The rare Arcana check.
Normal. Come on, baby.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Yes, you would definitely be able to feel as you kind of like snap your fingers a bit, like almost like trying a lighter underwater. Like you kind of snap your fingers a bit as you're running, and you can feel here. You're outside of the gaze of this monstrosity, and your magic is back.
Beautiful. I will start humming a deep Dwarvish old school song. about bringing life to objects, and you see all these from one from my arm, two from my arms, a couple from my back, some on top of my boots. All these little golden leaf daggers kind of start to float out off of my body as I run across. I have my rapier in my hand. That's my action.
I'm watching Durna intently. This is like the first time I've seen him fight, so I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start to float around me, and I will take my last couple steps, engage this guy with rapier out, ready to attack, and with my bonus action, 5 of them will whip around and attack the person I'm hitting, and then 5 of the golden leaves will go into the thing the big guy Azos was talking about.
Okay.
Kind of like V form.
Sure.
I'm not sure how we want to do. What's the fastest way to do this? You tell me, David.
I'm guessing it's just a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, they're all going to be
a single melee attack.
Yeah. How many did you summon?
Yeah, there's 10 of them basically.
So you did 10 small or 10 medium?
10 small. I believe daggers are small.
Okay, so just roll roll a d20 plus 6 if it's small, right? Plus 6 to hit.
Plus 6, and I need to do that
twice.
5 times and then 5 times.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. So is there a better way to do that all kind of mass way?
I mean, you can roll. No, probably not. I would just copy the formula. Like,
okay.
Do it once and then copy it in the chat, and then just paste.
Okay. So here's the first 5 to the big guy.
You said this for the big guy?
Yeah, these 5. Sorry. And I'll do the guy with me. So there's those 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the last one hits.
Oh, just one of them? Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Holy jeez.
So the damage is 1d8 plus 2 for small.
Yes, sir. Oh, okay, I see. I gotta. Yeah, we probably need to come up with like a plus 2. Oh, that didn't do what it needed to do.
I can add 2 to that.
4. Yeah, 4 damage. And then the next guy's to the guy that's in front of me. Two was the last one, right? So yeah, that's 5.
Okay, so for
9,
these
15, 12, 18, 14. To the guy that's right in front of me.
3 of those hit.
Okay, so that's 3d8 plus 6.
Yeah.
18 damage to that guy. Gold leaves just.
Yeah, very nice. You watch as they cut him up.
Mm-hmm. I'll intern right there and be like, "I got my magic back!" Yelling back to the crew, happy and kind of laughing. Like you can definitely kind of, if you're paying attention to him, he's definitely kind of exuberant in battle.
Yeah, the joy of combat.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and he's kind of pumped. Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. Good turn. The white is going to slap back, and it also has multi-attack. Surprise, surprise. And is going to reach its hand out to you, Durna, and attempt to life drain you. So we'll see first if it hits, which it does. So that saving throw, you succeed. So you are simply going to take this damage.
Okay. Oh, no big deal, guys.
And it is going to do it again.
Oh, wait.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, I need another saving throw from you. Oof. And as you kind of turn to tell him, like, it's okay, guys, you feel another hand, like, reach out and grab your forehead. And you can feel the energy being sapped from you. And you're going to take more damage. And so you're going to take 7 damage, and you might need to note this somewhere, but your HP maximum is reduced by 7.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
And that's until a long rest type thing. Minus HP.
You might know that. He does not.
Oh yeah. My bad.
No, it's okay. And you watch as the energy it saps from you gets pulled into himself.
Yeah, no check needed. He liked that.
He liked that.
But
he's not going to move.
Oh.
And now it is the Fate Eater's turn, who is going to unwind itself and crawl forward like a giant centipede, which is disgusting, by the way. And it is going to try to bite you, Durna, with his large maw. As it, but it isn't able to connect. It grabs your leather armor, but is unable to puncture through the shoulder, as it kind of rips and tears at it for a little bit. And that's its turn. Jaryu, it's your turn.
I'm gonna run up to like right where that dead crawl is, and I'm gonna stand over his body. And I am can I roll a nature check? Does that count as an action to roll a nature check to see if I know anything about the Strider that I can yell out to everybody?
No, that won't count as an action. I'll let you roll a nature check. Even with that kind of roll, this creature is nothing like you've ever seen.
Okay,
I think the only thing, I think that in your like heart, in your gut, you don't know of many things in the Underdark capable of like producing or like wielding a creature like this, but what you can see of this creature is that it is alien and of pure evil.
Yeah, I mean,
like misery incarnate.
Right. I'm gonna start hacking.
Oh yeah.
So anyways, it started hacking.
That hits.
It's blasting, not hacking, Jacob.
Okay.
And then it needs to roll a 16, a saving throw of 17. And then it's feared unless it's oblivious to fear, in which case.
And I think, Jaryu, that perhaps this might tell you more than your nature check did, but this creature is incapable of feeling fear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, kind of
as it turns its head to look kind of at you. And the eyes kind of roll at the bottom of the cavity that should be some kind of skull, but instead is this blank orifice. All the eyes kind of begin to turn and look at you.
Okay. And then I'm going to turn and attack the scum.
The scum.
And I'm going to attack him with Relamox as well.
Okay.
Take that, milky scum.
Where did my sword go? There it is. Oh yeah.
That hits.
And wisdom saving throw on this guy.
Okay. Both?
This is intelligence.
And he's a furred.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action. So he's got to run away from me on his turn. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step on out of there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
2 right here.
Oh, let me show you something. Instead, click there.
Boom.
Oh, look at
There
that.
we go. There we go.
Beautimous.
Excellent. Okay, very cool. It is now that Scum's turn, who of course is not going to willingly move closer to you, but is going to move away. Zoop.
Do I get?
Oh, you do.
Get him.
I can have it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
only get
Yeah.
one reaction. That's it.
I goofed it.
Do I get Sentinel? No, I do not get Sentinel on that. Sorry. I was just wondering.
That's good.
Wouldn't you?
Is a crawl an ally?
No, he has to be near an ally.
They have to. He has to attack someone else. Yeah, no.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Got him. Oh,
And as
yeah.
it's running, you just give him like one in the back of the head is like and continues running.
And people remember I no longer have my
Yeah, there's no axe.
my trusty axe, so I'm punching people.
It was destroyed in the Battle of Ocaria.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, sad. It's going to multi-attack you, Ventus. As it this says trident, but I like to think of it much more as just one of its weird army tentacles trying to puncture you.
It stiffens its hand things or whatever. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Jaryu, I guess you're still within line of sight. It's not turned towards you, but like it could still see you.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I just don't think he can willingly move towards me. Is all is.
But he'd have disadvantage with being in line of sight. Yeah.
Well, I rolled a
on
100.
ability checks and attack rolls.
Oh, on ability checks.
It
Okay.
says and attack rolls too. I didn't read that.
Oh. Well, yeah, he did miss. But he is also going to attempt Ventus with one of his tentacles to reach up and place it on you and to inflict a mind-breaking touch to you.
Does not hit.
But it does not hit.
Ooh,
And that's his turn. Goodbye, scum. Next it is this white's turn. This white is going to rush over to Jaryu and is also going to multi-attack with a life drain.
That does not hit.
Does not hit. Does that one?
That one definitely hits.
Okay. So I need a saving throw from you.
A what saving throw? Oh, I can just click it.
Yeah. You
Oh,
pass just fine, but you do still take this damage. Take 4 big ones.
I never upgraded my HP after we leveled up. I still didn't pick a 4th level spell either.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Oh wait, I don't think I might have done my HP either.
If you live to tell the tale, then we can do it after this fight.
Yeah.
It's this white's turn, who is also going to knock multi-attack and is going to knock an arrow and shoot it at Jin.
Oof. Yep, that hits.
And is going to shoot another.
It's 6 damage.
Yes, 6 damage for that one. And man, this guy's sharp shooter. And another 6. And he's going to move over here. And with that, Jen, it's your turn.
Question. These crystal things over on the wall, like, is this? Can I move in that space, or is it like completely?
Yes.
obstructed?
No, you can move in that space.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really have a clear path without taking some free strikes. I'm just gonna go move over to Derna out of the cone and help him out since he's kind of surrounded. And I'm going to attack. My macro, I guess, died.
I got you. Now you got sneaky. So go ahead.
Oh, I was just. Did that work? Not using the ability. There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Got him.
This is
Ruh-roh.
crit stack.
Uh-oh.
It's dead.
I'm just gonna hit this critical button, and I hope the right amount of dice come out.
I hope so too.
90 dice.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Oh my god.
90 is not far off.
So go ahead and describe how you kill this thing, Jed.
I'm just like, no one fucks with Derna, and then I stab him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You listen as it screams out in pain as you just like slit its throat from behind. I mean, it's just a clean like, and it doesn't have blood to spill because it's undead, but it just collapses in pain.
Well, it's
Wow.
dead now.
Dead. Well done.
And
Derna, what would your reaction be to that?
Oh yeah, just like I already hit that dude with some daggers. It didn't really do much. In the fact that he just impaled him, and I'm kind of, I know about a little bit about a sneak attack. I know about the rapier action. Very impressive. Actually, there's a moment of me realizing that he's probably, because I'm kind of a bard and a rogue. He's definitely better rogue than I will ever be when it comes to the rapier. I would never be able to do a death blow like that.
Sure.
Magic. Yeah.
Impressive.
Very impressed.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do on your turn, Jen?
No, I'm just gonna hang out there.
Cool. Ventus, it's your turn.
okay. I will completely ignore this scum and just fly behind the big guy, try to get that flanking, and I'll take the hit if he's.
Okay, yeah. It will try and mind break you.
I would like to.
Wait. Oh, the scum will.
Yeah, the scum will.
I was about to say, I was like, wait, can the guy do that if he's
he
Yeah, as I
The
fly away,
scum is
I just
scum.
look at him in disgust, like, how dare you try and touch me?
He's
How dare you?
And then I'm just gonna take 2 on hits at this big dude.
Okay. That's a hit.
It's been a while since I forgot this thing. Oh no.
Close.
Wait, where's my? The button went away for the damage.
Oh, you're right. It must be that odd module that I added. Okay, just go and roll your katana again. And it'll probably have you roll an attack first.
I
just
can do
roll
the
it,
damage.
but... Oh, well, okay.
No, it won't.
Yeah, we'll just ignore this.
That's the same.
Oh, you're right. That's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, Max.
And then I'll give him a stunning strike to see what happens. So he has to do a Constitution save. Ooh, okay.
Constituted.
And then the second, Tana.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
The boys are coming back strong.
Boys are back in
Critical
town.
hit.
That's funny.
Okay,
But boy, do you strike him critically.
The lightning. Oh dang it! I gotta roll again.
Oh god. See, that's why the new crits are going to be better, because that sucks.
And then for my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I will use Step of the Wind to disengage.
Very nice.
Oh, I'll disengage. Well, back here. On this box. And that's my turn.
And you run up on the box. I like it. It is the Woe Strider's turn. The Woe Strider is still going to be facing Aslos, so this direction the cone won't change. But I will move the cone as it changes its head. It's going to use its movement to stand up from being prone. And it's going to multi-attack you, Aslos, starting with its claw.
Yeah.
And really, I should be rolling a crit, because...
Yeah.
Reckless.
You can roll.
I always forget. I always forget.
Hey, man,
okay,
I'm
so
never gonna remind you.
I mean, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That's a me thing. That's a me thing. But you'll take, so one of that damage is psychic, but it doesn't really matter. But the rest is half. And then it's going to bite. And it does get the bite. So with the bite,
well, I thought this didn't have a face. How's it biting? What's it biting with?
Yeah, that's a good question. It bites. You see, like the chasm where its head should be. That's what bites. It's like a
eyes
super
appear
gross.
small.
It's like a Canadian South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like to think of the mouth like in its neck, like its whole neck.
Oh yeah. So this damage for you, Aslos.
Tell me how much of it's psychic.
Yeah, 21 of it is psychic. I don't know if y'all are able to open up the damage breakdown if you click.
Yeah.
Where it says like 2d8 and all that.
It does.
Okay, yeah.
It shows it.
So 21 of that is psychic. 15 of it is the teethies.
Okay.
And so with these attacks, Aslos, you can feel like the pain on your body isn't bad. You've been bitten before, you've been scratched before. What actually is kind of painful is what it's like. You can feel it almost like seeping into your mind as it's doing this. A feeling maybe not so dissimilar to how Jaryu feels with Relamox, as it's kind of trying to break down your mind's walls.
Yeah, and in case anybody's confused, I am not able to, like, I take full damage from psychic. I don't resist psychic damage. It's the one damage I don't resist.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna roll something really fast that isn't gonna make sense now, but I don't want to spoil anything, so it will make sense possibly in the future.
That doesn't make any sense, David.
What
are you doing? Explain yourself.
It's for transparency. It's for
Explain
transparency.
yourself.
Explain yourself. This scum is going to move forward to Jaryu and is going to multi-attack you, one with its tentacle. Whap! I think that's it. So take a big 5, but the other, it kind of wraps a tentacle like around you and tries to break your mind. But it doesn't. And you kind of shrug off the tentacle and it flops over. And Yokizos, it's your turn.
I will take the opportunity attack.
Okay. It's also going to try to slap you with its tentacle. What was wrong, Jaryu?
I don't know. It wasn't letting me click to change my health. To like apply the damage. It letting me do it before. I don't know.
Okay. Couple things here, David.
Okay.
I'm going to first, as my action, do turn undead. So everything within 30 feet of me that is undead must make this saving throw.
which I would think is everything, but I'm just gonna look really fast. Okay, yeah.
Trust me, bro.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so that would be this and this.
Oh yeah.
That is a high DC. And these boys are
Yeah.
not wise.
Don't be mad. If they fail the DC save because of the level I am, if they are CR3 or lower, they just die.
Yeah, you watch as as golden light emanates from you, ordained to you by the god that you worship, and these undead just begin to crumble. Not even like fall apart, but they literally begin to turn to dust as your holy light forbids them to exist in this plane of existence.
So I forgot to explain how this looks when I run out of the cone, because I'm holding my shield and I'm running out and I bat off the tentacles that comes at me, and I'm kind of like moving my arm like this as I'm running forward, trying to like grasp magic, because I don't know when I'm supposed to feel it, but I saw Derna do it, right?
Sure.
And as soon as I cross the cone threshold, it looks like I grab a hold of something and I pull it towards my chest, I hit fist towards my chest, and while I'm holding the shield, I smash my fists together, and then it pulses out with magic and crumbles all the undead instantly.
Hell yeah. And yeah, you watch as the undead just fall apart from existing in this plane.
And then, also, as a lizard, I get Hungry Jaws as a bonus action, so I'm going to try to hit this big thing.
Hungry Jaw him!
Oh, how do I make a bite attack? Hold on.
It might be in your inventory.
Oh, there it is.
You gonna bite his leg?
Give him a chomp.
Aww.
And you do like chomp him, but your teeth are unable to penetrate through this grossly thick, leathery skin. You're kind of like, ugh.
Damn,
He hasn't
that was
mastered
gonna
this
do
new
something else
ability
really
yet.
Cool if that would have worked.
That would have been pretty funny.
Fuck.
Anything else?
That's it.
Cool. And so we will end our session there. I'm gonna give a little bit of a cliffhanger for Thunder. If anyone needs to leave, they can, because that's where we'll end our session, and we'll start next session at round 2. Thunder, you are outside in the snowy forest of somewhere. You really don't know where you are. And you watch as the dwarves are kind of beginning to gather at a certain spot that the Lynx clan elder has marked. And you can see that they're beginning to cast magic on this spot.
That's the cliffhanger?
What?
That's the cliffhanger?
No, I was allowing you to react somehow.
Oh. No, so the guy who hushed me, I ask again, where are we?
And he turns to you and says, we are on Mount Von Rake, Skyreach.
Oh.
And he kind of gestures to you and he says, the city is built underneath the mountain. Inside of it, we are at the top of it. On one of its cliffs. And you watch as he begins to walk over with the other dwarves. Like, all 35 dwarves or so have collected at one spot and are beginning to clear the snow from the spot that has been marked by the Lynx clan elder.
Are we about to bury Von Rig with fucking just rocks and dirt and shit?
And you watch them as you watch 35 druids begin to cast the same spell. And Thunder, you immediately recognize what they're doing, because you watch as 35 druids or so begin to cast at once your favorite spell, as they begin to mold earth simultaneously, digging out an expansive hole tunneling deep into the dirt. And that's your cliffhanger.
Oh, shit. They're building a hole.
Digging them holes.
This character, dude.
Beautiful.
Fuck is going on?
You guys are
I
all
can't believe you
chilling
started
and
a
David's
revolution.
infesting worms in my mind.
Yeah, what the
They're
fuck?
gonna,
You started
eat me
a
alive.
revolution.
Thunder's watching them dig holes as the group of you are fighting for your minds.
Your boy out here is just gonna get fucking just gonna explode brain out. It's gonna go full alien.
And yeah, we can end there for tonight. Good progress though. Back into combat.
Combat. I'll be right back.
That was a perfect amount of combat. I get to do one thing and I one shot.
That was a good one shot. Oh, Darno, your leaf thing is super cool.
Yeah, I'm proud of it. I can't believe that guy's got a high AC. It was like 5 of those, and only 1 hit. I was like, what?
Yeah. Spooky, right?
I like all
Yeah.
these abject
David,
horrors that you've created.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're all different, but
Yeah, a little Lovecraftian.
Were you wanting me to go with these guys or no?
Manny, as a DM, I neither want or not want you to do something. I wasn't expecting you to, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah,
I never planned on this, but
okay.
Everything that has happened since you have entered the Lynx clan house is completely improvised because I was not expecting you to do this.
Oh boy!
Like it goes well with everything though. Like that's.
I kind of thought you'd just leave.
Like bye.
So Thunder's the
remind
reason
y'all
we're
not to,
having terrorists.
have a revolution.
Well, I figured I'm the only one that could provide intel as to what the fuck we're about to do.
Well,
I mean,
now
that
you're
is
in.
true.
Dude, you're all in now, dude. Like it's. You ain't gonna come find us,
Yeah,
right?
I fucking I signed my soul over to the Lynx clan.
Yeah, you're with them now.
We're about to fucking drink fucking blood over the kills that we've done.
We're gonna have 3 months of you being by yourself and the 6 of us.
They're gonna find me. I'm all disheveled. All I speak is Druidic.
You're fucking ruined. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild, man.
Drink the Kool-Aid, man.
The Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
No, Manny, don't.
That's like the Appa Alone episode, but with Thunder.
Yeah, exactly.
You get abused.
Fucking ever.
Alright, GG's guys, I'm out.
Yeah, great game.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys
GG's.
later. GG's.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
David. That was awesome.
Fun.
Hey, peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Damn.
I was like, damn, everyone left. I was like,